Hi everyone, welcome to PHStat and Management 650. I'm going to give you an overview of the PHStat add-in. And as you know, we downloaded it from a website when we started the course. Each time you open up a worksheet for the first time, you're going to access it from your programs and bring it into your work area. So as you can see, I've done that, and over here to the right I have add-ins, and there to the left is PHStat. And as you can see, if you just mouse over all these descriptions of functions, for example, we have descriptive statistics, and you can see that you can create box plots, frequency distributions, histograms, scatter plots, stem and leaves, also bar charts. We'll go down to probability distribution. You can calculate simple and joint probabilities, normal distributions, binomial distributions, confidence intervals for the mean, when you know the standard deviation, when you don't, and for the proportion, sample sizes for both the mean and the proportion, one sample tests, z-test for the mean when you know the standard deviation, t-test for the mean when you don't, chi-square, and also z-test for the proportion, two sample tests when our data is unsummarized, and two sample tests when it is summarized. And you go down to regression, simple linear regression, which we've already covered, and multiple regression. So it's very easy. You just come on, peruse through it, and you usually find what you're looking for. So let's give you an example. Let's create a scatter plot, and we will go to descriptive statistics, select scatter plot, and everything is right here. I don't have to remember anything. This is from problem 1 in chapter 6, and we are looking at the number of salespeople working, how that impacts sales in 1,000. So we're going to create a scatter plot. Our Y variable is sales in 1,000. I've clicked in that box, the input box. I click on sales in 1,000, that is our label, and I just drag all the way down. Next, we're going to go to our X variable, number of salespeople working, and do the same thing. We select it. Make sure that first cells in each range contains label is checked. I'm going to input a title, and I'll put number, impact on sales, and that's in 1,000. Okay, and all we do is click OK. Very easy. There is your scatter plot. So immediately your scatter plot is created. Very, very simple. So let's go to our next problem, and we are going to perform a confidence interval for the proportion, and we'll take that from chapter 9, problem 63, where we learn that 90% of companies in Canada in the chemical industry are ISO 14001 certified. Now, an environmental group wants to estimate the percentage of U.S. chemical companies that are ISO 14001 certified. So they sample 550 chemical companies. 385 of those are certified, and we're asked to calculate a 95% confidence interval. So our number of successes, and I'm going to put that right here, SUCCESSES, is 385. And our total number in our sample is 550. So that'll just remind us what we need to do. PHStat, and we're going to look at confidence intervals, and we're working on proportion. So it pops right up. We don't have to remember anything. Our sample size is 550. We sampled 550 chemical companies. Number of successes was 385. And we're finding a 95% confidence interval. That's already in there. If you were doing something else, you would just click in there and change it. So if you're doing 99, you just click in and change it. So, and we'll put a title in, and it would be chemical, and I'll put U.S. chemical companies. ISO 14001 CER certified. Okay, that's done. And I'm going to click OK. And there you are. It's fantastic. It gives us a table that we can actually reuse. And it tells us that our confidence interval, our 95% confidence interval, is between 66.2% and 73.8%. It's all done for us. So what this means is we are 95% confident that between 66.2% and 73.8% of the chemical companies in the U.S. are certified. And what we know is that this is lower than the proportion of companies in Canada that are certified, because we learned in our problem that 90% of companies in Canada are certified. And you can reuse this table, which is great. You can input other values and they will calculate out for you. So that's a wonderful resource as well, and several of the functions do generate tables like this. So get used to working in PHStat. Experiment around. It's really, really a great resource, and you're working in Excel, which is another great skill that you want to have as you progress through your management careers. So I hope this has helped you. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to your tutors. We're certainly here to help you.